talking about what's going on here with these scams. And, we might just go ahead and just refresh this a bit for everybody joining in right now. So we are talking about the different scams that are happening here with Amazon Prime Day, some things that are going on with that, it's false targeted emails and various ways that people are trying to target potential victims, with all of these deals that are out there right now. So, Greg, walk through us again, some of the other, I guess, key features, key things people should be thinking about here for Prime Day to watch out for.
Well, both with Prime Day and for all online shopping, natural use of strong passwords within these websites is highly recommended. And not reusing certain passwords across different online banking, key shopping versus other personally identifiable sites. The other thing, too, is not just email that things are coming through now. Attackers are using SMS and sending text messages, things directly to our phones as well. This is just yet another example for them to send you a false link about tracking information. At the end of the day, I would only pull the tracking information directly out of the Amazon website or, again, an email that you directly receive for a purchase that you yourself know you had made.
Yeah, good advice for anybody out there, and probably for most times where you're doing some online shopping. I know for right now, this particular time of year, you've seen a lot of increases. What specific increases have you seen from some of the bad actors out there?
Well, both in the types of emails and the number of emails that are being sent, there's been a significant rise in and around Amazon and Amazon Prime Day. I alluded to as well that a lot of these fake domains that are registered to be lookalike or fraudulent domains, it as well has seen an increase in the enrollment itself. At the end of the day, the high level of illegitimate email that's being sent under the auspices of Amazon Prime is significantly increased, both for what we see at the consumer and the end user, the small business persons themselves. But at the end, I think if you're able to log in and proactively use the tools that Amazon and other retailers have built in, there are ways to maintain a strong security profile with your online shopping experiences.
What are some other tips and suggestions, I guess, that you would have? Those are definitely look out for what the URL is, look out for where you're clicking, look out for where you're going to. But there's still, I guess, let's talk about this. A lot of times there are certain demographics that could be more susceptible to this than others. And I'm talking about could be older people who maybe aren't as, or people who aren't as internet savvy, email savvy. We've all heard of these cases happening and getting targeted. What are some advice that we could give to those people to make sure that they're not falling victim?
Well, I don't know if we're going to go back to the days of paper catalogs and mailing checks into all of these retailers for all of our purchases, but having some security controls in and around, I think, our mobile devices. These days, we're more likely to be using an iPhone and an iPad than our Macs and our laptops. And though there are different security capabilities across each one of them that's built in, we all have the opportunity and options to bring additive security along with us. And we do it in our lives with insurance. We do it with our cars and our houses. Not that people personally need additional cybersecurity. That's more of a business aspect. But I think protecting their mobile devices is a thing that many of us don't do. There's dozens of legitimate vendors out there that have very good products, Checkpoint and Zone Alarm being some of them. Those are the brands which our company has. But users have the choice about which security they can add to their phones and their tablets beyond what's on their laptops and their desktops. And if they haven't already been doing so, Amazon Prime Day or not, that's something that they should probably think about moving forward.
So some ways out there to just make sure that you're protected, watching out for these, especially with the frenzy of emails that we're getting right now. But this seems like it goes even beyond just these couple of days for Prime Day, right?
Absolutely. I mean, the thing about the internet is the bad actors are always online and interconnected just like we are. And as we use it for our own benefit to have a Zoom call right here for our session, they're also using it for their own negligible ways.
So they're out there, they're working hard at it, just as hard as you are working to stop them from that. And there's a lot of things there that we can be doing to protect ourselves. So Greg, thank you very much for joining us to talk about this. Any other words of advice that you would have for anyone just to watch out for here before we sign off?
Yeah, just lastly, never click on those links from an unauthorized sender, whether it's through SMS, email, or otherwise. Use your best judgment. If it seems illegitimate, it most likely is.
All right, Greg, appreciate you being here as always. Thanks a lot, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you soon with anything else that's going on out there.
Thank you, Greg, as always. We'll talk again soon. Have a good day.
You too. All right, and thanks everybody for joining in here for Fox 12 Now. Appreciate you being a part of the show, wherever you're watching, however you're watching. Thanks for doing that, and we do have a lot of coverage here from this show that you can follow along with at our YouTube channel, Fox 12 Oregon, or of course you can always check us out on the web or on our apps. So tomorrow on the show, we've got, well, I'm going to be talking to the Oregon State University about about actually a really amazing discovery related to gravity that could change a lot. They're going to be joining us at 1 p.m. tomorrow. And also Yakov Smirnov, something you probably didn't expect me to say. Yes, Yakov Smirnov is going to be joining to talk about his artwork. And that's just part of what tomorrow is. Of course, we'll always carry whatever breaking news is happening, as we did today with the news conference with the DA here at Multnomah County, talking about the task forces. You can check out all of that at kptv.com or on our YouTube channel as well. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.